Day number 968 since moving to Roppec. My condition persists. Some days it's easier, others it's not so easy. Stiff joints, tingling, cramping, the usual symptoms. It's like anything I do to mediate my symptoms, nothing works. Though, my limb enhancements seem to slow down the spread. Not completely, but at least a little bit. I need to get to work creating some type of cure, fix, more enhancements to my limbs. I don't know, but I have to figure it out. Not for me, for my people, my family, those I left behind to come here and try to figure out how to stop this corruption. Hello everyone, my name is Wraith, and welcome to the first episode of my Minecraft Forever world. So I'm here in my house, and I'm just gonna have this first episode. Clearly, it doesn't look like a first episode. I may have started this world like 2-ish years ago, and I've had multiple like leave and come back since then. But this may not be a first episode. It may not look like a first episode, but I'm just going to have this episode kind of be me walking around, explaining some things, some lore, some ideas, some all of my unfinished projects. Right. Anyways, so this is my house. This is my front entryway. My kingdom, my empire is named Roppec. 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 It's a jumbled way to spell copper backwards. Because I'm going with copper for this area, because back when I started to play this world, I started to play it when the Pale Garden biome was released, I'm pretty sure. Or even before that, the Minecraft Forever World trend was going around, and I really just kind of wanted to hop on that because I had had a previous Minecraft world that I had played on and had done some stuff on, but I just wanted something new. I wanted to start my Forever World new. I wanted it completely new. So I started this world. Didn't know exactly what I wanted it to be, but I started the world in 1.6. I loaded some chunks in 1.6. Now, for reference, what I'm on 26.1. That is drastic. You know, like the update went from something normal to something crazy. We're on like 1.21, right? Or something. I don't know. I'm sure you know. I may not know, but you do. Anyways, I started it on 1.6 because I thought it would be kind of interesting to have like some chunks be different, some chunks be original, and have some like almost magical, mystical, or like strange element of the world. And I did that, and I played on the world for a while, and then I got bored with it, so I just stopped. But I came back when the Pale Garden update came out, and I was like, yes, let's have this area be spooky, dreary, gloomy, and let's call it like Dreaded Dewport or Dew Point. Still not sure. I do still plan to have an area called that to revolve around maybe the creaking and resin and the pale oak. Okay. Side note, every time I start recording, my nose gets stuffed. What? Why? So sorry, that's probably gross. Whatever. I still plan on having an area. I plan on having every area. Let me tell you, every single area that I can. And that may sound a little confusing, but I will touch on that later. I left and came back when the Pale Garden was here, and I played for a while, and there are some elements that I'll show you that I wanted to incorporate, not revolving around, but that would kind of fit the theme of a kind of scary, gloomy, kind of Dredge, if you know that game, kind of like that vibe with like the Insanity shaders. If you've ever seen them, I can show you them later, but Insanity shaders are really cool looking. I'm just using Complementary Unbound right now. It's what I always use. But I played for a while, got really into it, and I had built some stuff. I think I'd built some stuff and then left, and then came back again and built the house I'm standing in now, not counting the interior. I just built the interior maybe a few weeks ago. I really procrastinated and put it off for a while, but I built some things. I started to build my mountain. Well, I started to tear down my mountain. There was a mountain where I wanted to build a mountain. And if you are a Minecrafter, you know that tear down mountain to build mountain. You know, if you know, you know. I'm sure you may. So the process of tearing down the mountain really had me to reevaluate things because it was taking so long, and I was getting frustrated because my tools kept almost breaking, so I'd have to go down to my skeleton grinder and repair them and then go back, and it was just back and forth, and it took so long. I finally got it done. I'll show you the mountain in a moment. It is glorious. It's not finished, just as everything I've built is not finished, and it will be finished eventually. I'm hoping. I'm gonna credit a YouTube video here. Hold on, who is it by? Hold on, just give me a second. Josie's Little Cafe. Let me select that window cap. Select that window cap. Aha! Wrong button. That button. This person, Josie's Little Cafe. This one. I think you should start YouTube. Now that video really, enjoy the black screen for a second. That video really motivated me to come back. I had said in my previous Hightail video that I would come back. Sorry, I'm really discombobulated. I mean, that's every video I post, so it's whatever. But I had said in my Hightail video that I would come back and post more frequently and consecutively. It's just life is hard, so it's not been easy. But I think Minecraft is a great catalyst for YouTube. I mean, it's since this dawn of time, Minecraft, ever since it's come out, people have made content about it, and I've been playing Minecraft since I was 5 years old. I've been playing Minecraft forever. I've been playing Minecraft for I've been playing Minecraft for 13 years. Yes, that long. I've been playing Minecraft for 13 years. 2026, 13. Well, it'll be when my birthday rolls around. Calculations. As of this moment, it's been 13 years. And that video really just helped me. Obviously, I've already started a YouTube channel. Obviously, I've already done multiple videos on multiple different games. But Minecraft is one game that I've played in the background and done so much on throughout my whole career of Minecraft. Not YouTube career, but just Minecraft, playing it in general, that I just haven't touched the content creation sphere of it. And the content creation sphere of Minecraft is interesting, if you get my gist. We're sticking in my little copper bubble over here. But Minecraft is so expressive and so personal to both the builder and the audience. The builder, the creator, the content creator. I'm a builder. You'll see in a minute. But I just think Minecraft is such an amazing community when you build up that community. And I think, no promises. I'm going to try a little bit harder. I think it's just pressing the record button is the hard part, and the editing. The editing is the hard part. It's a lot, especially when a video file gets corrupted and there's nothing I can do about that, so I have to record over the recording. it's a lot. But you didn't come here to listen to that squabble. You came here to listen to my Minecraft squabbles because why not, you know? Reminder to drink water. Water's good for you. You should drink some now and then. I know you haven't today. I know. I'm watching. I know you haven't drinking water. I think you probably should. Anyways, this world has gone through many ups and downs to get to this point, to get to the point when the copper update had come out, and I guess not even the copper update, it was before that. Was it? No, I don't actually, hey guys, don't quote me on anything, I don't know anything. I think maybe it was just the copper came out, not even like the updated lanterns and stuff, because that was recent, no? I don't have any concept of time, so I could be 100% wrong. But to get to this point, it's been ups and downs, twists and turns, but now I'm here, and I'm gonna start talking to you guys. Not talking to, but talking about my surroundings. Isn't that fun? So, the house that I'm sitting in currently was a paint by number Pinterest inspiration. And what I mean by that is I had the front and the side of the Pinterest photos, and I figured out the rest myself. There are, I think, just 2 buildings like that. Everything else, well, there aren't that many buildings. I have plans for many buildings, but I'm slow. I'm really slow. But there are 2 builds that I've done that the build, I'm pretty sure, though, it's been so long, but I think this building that I'm in now, my house, this is my house, not my mega base, which I do plan to do someday, but this is just my house, not even my starter house, just the midpoint between mega base and beginning game. I don't know if the picture on Pinterest was copper. It may have been, but I know that the second build that I did off of a Pinterest inspo picture was not copper, and that one took a lot of work because, oh brother, it took me like a day and a half or 3 days to get the design for it down, and I'm thinking of tearing it down and moving it, so isn't that fun? But let me just take you around. So this is the entrance. I've done all the interiors are me. I built them all. Carpets and sorry, excuse me, I have allergies. Tables and paintings, and this is a rose because I have special resource packs. Vanilla tweaks. I think it's Exumavoid. I think they're from his website. Like, it's from the website, but I think it's Exuma. Maybe not, but I think so. But we have copper pipes and copper lanterns. These are the fully oxidized, and a painting. And I have sniffer eggs here because I recently went on an adventure to get them because I really want those plants that look like potatoes, if you know what pitcher pods. Is that what they're called? I don't know. I may have been playing this game for a long time, but I don't know anything. But bookshelves and address the elephant in the room. That's a player head, a custom player head that I have from also Exuma's website. It's just a data pack that I traded a redstone lamp and an emerald with a wandering trader to get 8 of those. I love it. I think it's so cute. But anyway, this is my entrance. You come in through these doors, and this is what you're greeted with. Over to the right, over here, we have my kitchen with a squid head, not permanent, just there. Also, I feel like the kitchen's not fully decorated. I could do some more stuff in here. I love interior decorating in Minecraft. I think it's so cool. I think I'm good at it too. So, not to brag or anything, but this is pretty good if I say so myself. This is my kitchen. That's upstairs. We'll get there in a moment. I'm not gonna look at that just yet. This is my kind of, not study because that's my study over there, but this is my just like kind of cartography, kind of just nice little room. Those are candles up there, but I kind of, my theme is copper and it's technical, so like redstone and machines, and I want to incorporate more machinery and redstone signals and maybe even power lines or something like that. So I thought maybe like the red, because I tried like a repeater up there, but I didn't like how it was the full block. So I thought maybe the the red candles kind of looked machiny. I don't know. But this is where I make my maps and stuff. And over here, let's like get the better full picture. Oh, you see sneak peeks of my mountain. This is my study. Oh, that's gonna look directly. This is my study. Right on my mountain. That's the ceiling. I don't want to look at the mountain just yet. I have some books here, a to-do list, a journal. I thought it would be kind of fun to give every character that I make a fun last name. The first name's just my name, but a fun last name. And I have a Chronicle of Character book there. I may take that with me to show you later. But this is my study again. It's kind of nice. If you aren't... you haven't been looking. I love putting leaves on the roof. I don't know why. I just kind of like bringing that little bit of nature in. And this is my upstairs. It's not very big. That was something I realized with the Pinterest picture of the house, that it wasn't large. It wasn't suitable for like Minecraft. You need a lot of space, and didn't have a lot of space. But this is my nice hallway up to my bedroom. This is my bedroom, and it's so nice. I don't know why my shaders are doing that. You can like see through blocks, but maybe this one's kind of special because it's metal. I don't know, but you can see through me, so like that's kind of not fun. This is my bedroom, and this is my ceiling. This is my copper golem called Clank. He's very special, and if you get the reference of a little metal creature called Clank, you'll get it better in a second when I go outside. This is my bed. Thank you, Grian, for the bed design. I literally like was watching Grian's Hermitcraft video, and I had searched through multiple of his videos to find one of him in his bedroom, because I was like, I need his bed. That bed, I need to know how he did it. Oh, ignore those. No, I'm just gonna leave them there. The shulker boxes. This basement was not part of the original design because I only had the front and the side. I didn't have any inside, so this is all me. I made it all myself. If you love it, leave a like on the video. If you hate it, leave a like on the video. I mean, you do what you want, but I think that's pretty nice. These are all my wolf armors. I'll get to that in a minute too. I have a bunch of blocks. And honestly, this isn't enough storage for me. It may seem like a lot of storage. It's not. I have overflowing stuff over here, but it's mainly just iron blocks and roses. My iron farm, I recently had to destroy it because it was in the way. But this is my like kind of little workbenchy area. Sorry, excuse me. I think it's really nice. I just have a bunch of material up there. Oh, and the roof. This area is kind of the only area with weathered piping, because this is in the basement. You know, maybe it oxidizes a little farther down here because it's damper. But I totally didn't make that up on the spot. Oh, let's go to sleep because it's getting dark outside. Oh, Clank is already ready in bed. Oh, hey Clank, personal space, buddy. We gotta work on that. And on we go. I'll show you the map now. So this is a locked map. Locked as in the sense of when I place blocks, it's not gonna update. So I can keep this and see my progress. I think if I take it off the wall, it won't update. No, it didn't. Awesome. So like, I've changed a lot. You can actually see the sneak peek of the mountain here. You may not be able to fully tell what is my mountain, which is kind of a fun surprise. This area here, this you can kind of see what I'm looking at, right? That's the city of Roppec, and then back here is gonna be more like not city but farmy, kind of like countryside of Roppec. My mega base is gonna be up in this corner. Obviously, this map is not big enough. Nine maps is not gonna be enough, I don't think, to capture what I want. It's gonna go down more into this way more, I think, because the countryside is gonna stretch out. So on the countryside of Roppec, the area's gonna be down here, we're gonna have big sprawling fields, and I'm thinking greenhouse and windmills and stuff, fun stuff like that. let us go out into the world. This is the world. There are a few things that you may notice right away, and that is the foliage, the house, the lighthouse, the weirdly generated Minecraft 1.6 terrain that I will destroy eventually, my dog, the wool, the lamppost, and the tree. And the path, I guess. Take my dog with me. This is Copper, his very original name. I sometimes call him Cop. I hope you can hear the game. I think you can. I can turn it a little bit more. I don't actually know how to turn it more. Is that better? Wait, I don't think it's doing anything different. Oh, it may be. OBS got updated, and I don't know how anything works when something gets updated, so... Anyways, this is my path and my foliage. My path is made of cobble deep slate, what is this block called again? Basalt, and smooth, just deep slate. And it has these fun things, which I hated at first, and I thought were a complete waste of Minecraft's intelligence, creativity, whatever. But I love them in the context that I've used them. Thank you, Gemini Tay. And then I have coarse dirt, bushes, which are awesome. Just normal grass, and grass blocks. And then I also have these firefly bushes. This is my house from the outside. I need to change all of these lanterns to the cool copper lanterns. This is it from the outside. Isn't it lovely? Over here is my bakery. Oh, I've also done like kind of patches of these like warped roots, which I think look really nice. This is my bakery. It's the Roppec bakery. This is gonna be Cop's corner, and it's gonna be kind of like a bed and breakfast, I think. If you look over here, you can see my lighthouse. Now, you may already understand why I want to get rid of the lighthouse and build it somewhere else. Only because I don't like how close it is to the shore, and I don't like how the cliffs that I built overtake the height of the lighthouse. When you're here at the shore, yeah, that's tall. You can see that, but it's too close. It's too close for my wants and needs. Here, let's take a look at the Chronicle of Characters and see what I've done. Oh, my world. So like, Minecraft is Minecraft, but if Minecraft was a planet, what would the planet be called? I went with Biodon. Isn't it interesting? Biodon. And each person in this world is a light, a chronicle of characters, tome of those whom inhabit. I don't know if that's the right uses of whom. You can tell me, or don't. Whatever you want to do. RedWraith is a copper mechanical engineer who also studies and practices biotechnical engineering as well. I have Siren of the Deep, Wineries, Rose, and Demon of the Desert. You haven't seen my skin. Like, you've kind of seen it. I make every skin that I make myself. Which I know, oh my gosh, I'm just so many sneak peeks. So many sneak peeks. If I turn this way, shoot. I really should know my area more. So, this is bad too. I know. Let's go in here. It's a little dark, but this is my skin. I have these cool copper goggles and this cool blue hair, and hi Copper. I have don't fall down there. I have cool bomber style jacket and some boots, and the back you can't really see because of my cape, but you can see I kind of have like a white puffy neck area, and then the back of my goggles, and my foot and my arm. Now, what is special about my foot and my arm, you may say? Well, that is a biotechnical engineering creation that my character has decided to craft for himself. So, basically, my character is corrupted. corrupted with some type of like virus, kind of a bio weapon attacked him, or like mold or something. Attacked his limbs. So his foot and his arm were corrupted. Think like maybe like spores from The Last of Us, right? Corrupted him, and underneath this copper cast, like when you get hurt, like a cast, is deteriorated limbs, like deteriorated arm, deteriorated foot. Like it's there, but it's not usable. Its neurons have broken and disintegrated, kind of. So neurons? No, that is not correct. What word am I looking for? I'll put the word on screen. I'll figure it out. I wrote it down in a book, but the book's back in my house. And the book's not very grammatically correct. Anyways, basically he built these things to stop the deterioration from spreading, because the chemical composition of copper seems to slow down or stop the spread completely. But he kind of cast these arms to armature and leg to help him, use his arm and leg again. So basically, this is my view of Roppec. Ta-da! Isn't it cool? I built it all by hand. So Copper's just gonna sit on the beach there with that bed, but this is my view of Roppec. These are my mountains that I have built by hand. They're very unfinished, very untextured. The snow creeps down so far. You want to see the back? It's definitely finished. Definitely not. So basically I want the mountains to come down to maybe here, and then start spreading as like longer terrain throughout the land that I can put the countryside of Roppec on. But this is what the city side of Roppec looks from a bird's eye view. As you can see, I have so many more plans for other structures and other things that I want to build. But let's get back on the ground over here, grab Cop back up, and possibly this bed too. And yeah, I guess the mountains are kind of intense, but I kind of really like that idea, the aspect of it. Oh, there's a tree over there. I guess I can show you it. This is like my take on like a dark willow. I don't like this tree as much. I think it's too boxy. But I like it enough to keep it. So basically the bookstore is, ignore the zombie. This is the bookstore interior. I'm not done with it, of course, but it's a nice bookstore. You can check out your books here. You can purchase your books through book person here. I may put a copper golem in here, or a copper golem statue. These are my dogs. Say hello, dogs. Rain. Well, anyways, this is my Nooks area. So basically it's just gonna be like music, knick-knack, stuff like that. Each of these dogs is gonna go to a different nation, a different empire. Merlot, Cabernet, yeah, he's named after two reds. But Merlot here is a buddy of mine. I've actually built the area that Merlot is gonna go in a different world, so I kind of know what I want from his area. But we have some other dogs. Some of them aren't named. Daisy's named, Rusty's named. This is Phantom. This is Fanta's child. Barkley, Shasta, and then I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4 dogs that aren't named. But I do want to go out and possibly get some other dogs of the same variant, because this was before, I got these dogs before the barking update, where they can have different barks and yelps and like, not purrs, but purrs. This is nitrate oxide. The chicken's name is Oxide. You can't see it because Nitrate is sitting up on top of him, but as you can see, this building is completely unfinished. There's not even windows, and there's random ladders on the wall. I don't even know where they came from. But let's get out of here. This is my inn. Do you like it? It is unfinished. Could you guess again? This is the Orchid Inn. Right now, it just houses 3 villagers. Something I haven't really delved too deeply in that I definitely need to delve more into. And also the connection to the underside of the mountain. Yay. What are you doing here? How'd you escape? It's not... I don't want it to be the connection to the underside of the mountain. It just so happens that it is. I have some farms under here. I have a wonderful, lovely sheep farm that I followed a Pixel Riffs tutorial. Yep, I'm pulling out all the names here. Pixel Riffs tutorial, and it seems to work pretty well. When I'm actually on mine and sitting. I don't even have to sit nearby, so it's good. And I can be out over here and doing bits and bobs. Oh, I have, snow golem. This is my, moss farm, and if you know anything about a moss farm, you know they love to break. But it does work, and it works, and I get a bunch of moss from it. This is my cactus farm. I've gotten a lot of cactus. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all that cactus, but it's nice to have, I suppose. Let's come out here and I can show you some other things. So the path does connect up to a bunch of different places. Let me show you these guys. This is Ratchet. If you get the reference from Clink earlier, you can hopefully connect the dots. R2-D2 and C-3PO. Fun fact, I've never seen Star Wars. This is a tunnel. Isn't it fun and lovely? It is dark. I understand it's too dark. Is it getting nighttime? Or is it just because I can't hear the rain? The tunnel is going to go all the way through the mountain. I'm sorry I keep yawning. The tunnel is going to go all the way through the mountain and to the other side. And will probably be a main path connector to another nation, another empire of sorts. But if we come down this lovely path, we reach a notice board that needs to be moved desperately. Let me just read off some of the things. Observatory, mine building, chemical lab, a stable, nuts and bolts. Nuts and bolts was an idea for Books and Nooks, like a name idea for it. But I think nuts and bolts would be a better, like, mechanic store. Hotel/inn, which is that. Brewery, tavern, pub, which is going to be over there. A pharmacy, hospital. I don't think I have an area dedicated for that just yet. Animal pens, underground gas cultivation or chemical cultivation, which is that building right there. A lumber mill, a quarry, a masonry, a stone hole. Take it what you will, call it what you want. That's going to be on the other side, on the countryside. All of those things are going to be. I'm thinking the quarry can be on this side, the lumber mill on that side. A clock tower. The clock tower is right over there. Gadgets and gizmos was also another name for Books and Nooks. It went through quite the naming process. Gadgets and gizmos. I'm not too sure what I want to name that. I'm thinking kind of like a toy store, but maybe a little bit more mature toy store, like not little kids, but like you go in there if you want like an action figure or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. A train station, smelteries, the book nook and knickknacks. The book nook and knickknacks. I don't really. I think that is for a different area. Like, I like that name, but I think I'm gonna do that somewhere else. And a greenhouse, which is also gonna be on that other side. But I guess let's go over here since we're already over here. You can see some of my remnants of building over here, but these little plus markers are going to represent more dark willow trees. They're just going to be slightly smaller to... It is getting dark. Slightly smaller to kind of not fill in space too much. But this is my copper fountain. I made it myself. I think it looks nice. It's a little simple. I wanted some more spiky ornamental details, but it's okay. I like it. Ooh, I like it. It's nice. I like the copper gradient I did. If we come back this way, where we reach the cop's corner, and I want to build there, but we go back over here. I just wanted to show you that I made a path this way. We go this way, and you may be wondering, why is there an ocelot right there? That's because this biome was originally a jungle biome, as you can see from the top left. But that's because I loaded this area 1.6, and the biomes don't. There wasn't jungles 1.6, so a jungle loaded over this area, but without trees. This is going to be another little building. I think I want these like ones on the edge to be kind of shack like fishing houses, more like. We come up this way. We're going to reach the lab, the gas lab. I think I'm going with gas instead of chemical cultivation, because gas, as you can see by like the smoke stacks that I have, gas is going to be more interesting, I think. And it's going to be pretty large, but not too big, because the mega base is going to be right over here. I think I want the mega base to be a factory, which is going to be so cool. I've actually built a factory before. It wasn't themed around copper like this area is, but I've built a factory that I want to draw inspiration from, because it used some darker color palettes like this color palette. If we go this way, we come back to this tree that I was at, and we loop around the back of the bakery, and we get to this cliffside right here. I haven't done every path, so there's not a path up to these little shack buildings, but there will be. I'm sure it's just gonna come around, probably loop this way, and come up through. But if we come back down here, there's this building here. I don't know if I wanted this to be the hospital, like hospital in the sense of like new like westward expansion America, where they were going west for gold, and they had to establish pretty like nice house, like not nice houses, but think like California, like if you know like is it the Whaley House? Is it the Whaley House? I think so. May not be. One of those haunted houses over there. It's like a doctor's office. That's kind of what I want that to be. Something not like something not actual doctor's office, but like just like a one-on-one with like, oh, it's the doctor of the town. I feel like I'm really not getting my point across, but I feel like you understand. This right here is going to be the tavern. It's a nice, large enough space. I think I may make it even bigger, but I like the idea of entering from the side with this little diagonal. If we come up here, we have this nice big building, which is going to be either town hall or the library. I'm not sure. Up here is some more little shacks. Oop, I guess I ran out of materials. I have more materials. Let's finish this while I'm here. You don't mind a little break, do you? So basically, what I want more of the content that I'm doing is, a lot of people love short form content. A lot of people thrive by it, and that's just how they make their audience and their entertainment style. I don't love short form content. I've done TikTok and YouTube short. They're the same thing. You don't have to watch them. But my favorite thing is long form content. And I love being like the person that you can put on a video and just put it in the background while you do something else, while you play Minecraft, or while you play another game, or while you do work or whatever. I don't care what you spend your time doing, but that's just what I like my content to be. If I can, I'll try to put out a TikTok or a short here and there, because I think it does help to grow your platform as much as you can. I don't know. We'll see. But the path continues this way, and this was the area that I was kind of finished, like not finished, but last worked on. There's a nice little... The colors don't mean anything, by the way. They're just the wool that I had on hand. And the wool that I got. I want a building there. I want a diagonal building here. I want a building over here. And this is going to be a gatehouse. Now, the land is going to sprawl this way, but the gatehouse is kind of going to come off and go this way. So basically, you're not going to be able to get to that land unless you go through the gatehouse, or I guess you could swim. You may be breaking some Roppec rules, but maybe I should establish like a sheriff's office or something. Maybe one of these front little buildings can be the sheriff's office. Maybe we need a jailhouse. Maybe there's a bunch of criminals around here. Maybe they're trying to steal the copper from the mountains. But this is, like I said earlier, a library or a town hall or something of the sort. We have another diagonal building right back here. This is behind my house. This is the back of my house. Isn't it lovely? Another tree. And we have a bunch of buildings over here. So my goal with this area was kind of have like things a little bit closer together, a little bit more condensed when it comes to the buildings. So that's why there's my house, this building, that building. There's a building here. There's a building right back here. There's a building here. In the middle of the path, there's a building up here. There's a smaller building here. This is going to be the clock tower that I mentioned earlier. I was going to put the clock tower over there near the main square. This is a tree that I'll build up. I was going to put it maybe over here, like maybe where the fountain was, but I didn't want to take away from the height that's going to be gained both from the lighthouse when I move it back and move it up, and the mega base, because there's going to be the lighthouse, and the lighthouse may reach like up there. I'm not too sure, because I want to build that cliff. So basically, the cliff that it's on now is far too short. I want it to sit on a cliff like this height. So it's going to get a pretty decent height boost if you can imagine it like that, right? If we go back over here, the height from the lighthouse and then the height from the mega base, which I think is gonna provide a pretty nice like valley of height and low for your view. As you can see the mountains, you can see like the dirt that sprawls up the grass and how it sprawls up and it sprawls out. There's also a building up there. That's gonna be my enchanting tower. I thought that would be kind of fun. Some of these mountains I built first, and then some of them I built after. So these 4 peaks over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, I built first. So that's why they may look a little different, and they may look a little better. And then I built these mountains over here. There are more than 4 peaks, actually. There are a bunch of peaks over here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and 6. 6 peaks on that side, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 peaks on that side. So 10 peaks in total. Can I count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, I can count. Oh my gosh, that's the first time I've ever counted properly ever in my whole life. Okay. I think there's gonna be like, it's gonna come off this way and it's just gonna kind of round out. I may do a few littler peaks like this peak or that, oh you can't see it, that peak right there on the outer edges of it, just to not make it look so like harsh. If we come down this way, let's grab a bed so I know I can sleep now. Nope. The path is going to continue down, and I'm going to make a slope. I think I may get rid of this rock, or I may have it slope that way and then back through. Look, there's a bed over there. Can I sleep now? Yeah. So basically, I'm gonna do these beaches, and I saw like a bunch of people are using like stripped birch and stripped oak logs to make it look like the water has wettened the beach. I thought that was such a good idea, so I'm gonna incorporate that. Like, these cliffs I built all myself, but they're also completely untextured and not perfect. Needs some shape. That's better. Okay. Anybody else not like that one? They're weird and they're not completely perfect, but I mean, it's also a cliff, so it shouldn't be completely perfect, you know? It's weathered by the waves and floods and the wind from the ocean and the sand from the shore, and basically they go all the way around. Not all the way. Again, unfinished. But they go around a pretty decent length, and then I kind of stop up here because I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do, if I wanted to kind of trickle them down until they were nothing, or if I wanted to do more landforms on these two jets, whatever that's proper term for that is. So you may be thinking, okay, you're gonna go in there and you're gonna explain everything in there. You're gonna explain everything like you should before the audio got cut off. Well, I did already. I already did it. I did it already, and I didn't press record. And I'm gonna do it again, but I'll do it angrily this time. This is the underside of the terrain that I built because I didn't like the ugly terrain that I got spawned with when the terrain generation happened, so I built it up. That's my happy guest. He helped me with all this wood because I didn't want to dig under and crack my ankles from falling. This is my villager breeder. I didn't know that this was here until I checked it the first time, but again, this is the third time, so I know it's here now. Again, I didn't know that I had this many villagers. I do now. You know what's in here? Guess what? It's an iron golem. That's all. This way is some more land that I terraformed to build up to just look nicer. Actually, if I come down here, you can see my nether portal. The only thing down here is my nether portal, and it's not very fancy. I will build a better area for it eventually. I do not know where, I do not know when, and I do not know what it will look like, but I'm sure it will be awesome and amazing and so cool. Through here is the original idea for the dock for Dreaded Dew Point, back when it was Dreaded Dew Port, Dread Dew Point, whatever you want to call it, you pick, I don't care. It was going to be like this kind of dark and spooky vibe with this retaining wall, and this land was this is terraformed land that I built for the retaining wall, but I bumped it up a couple blocks and got rid of the retaining wall because I didn't love how it looked. I didn't think it fit the copper theming. This is the first original path of the original village, which is the reason why I settled here. This was the original farm and also my only source of wheat for my cows and sheep. Let me not call them pumpkins this time. This is the third time, and I've called them pumpkins the past 2 times. Potatoes and carrots. My only source of potatoes and carrots for my sweet pigs. If I come this way, you can meet my pigs, and the piglet will be confused as to why I'm introducing it for the third time. Look at it over there in all of its marvel and greatness. It's a piglet. So cute. So awesome. Over here, you can see the cows and the little cow, the calf, wherever she is. I don't know if she's hiding because this is the third time I've gone to talk to her, and she's like, what is this weirdo doing? Are you over here? This is where you were last time. I want to show you though. Oh, there she is. I love the cows. They are my favorite of the baby mobs. Excuse me, I can't see. Get out the way. Where'd she go? There she is. Move, please. I love you. So cute. I'm recording, right? Yes, I'm not muted. Okay, cool. I don't know what to do with the sheep. I have the wool farm already, so they're just here. They won't leave. Over here we have my manual super smelter. It's gotten me through a lot of hardships. A gypsum farm I never touch, a lava farm I touch all the time, and my original and only enchanting table. I put it here when I first got it, and I haven't moved it since. So what else did I talk to you about? I'm just gonna grab some rockets. Ignore the mess. Did I talk about these? I don't think I did. I think I did that whole clip unrecorded. Is he still over here? He is not. There is a traveling. He may have despawned because I went to my creeper farm. Did I talk about that yet? I don't think so. Anyways, I had said something funny about him spawning here, and maybe he needed the doctor because this is where the doctor's office is going to be. But he had these mini blockheads, which I traded a redstone block and an emerald for the mini versions. And I went and I put them in the little back room over here that had the redstone, those red candles. But I think it looks better. I think it's nicer. I think it adds a little bit of something else. Let's fly this way. Just so I can fly all the way back and do something in the opposite direction. Let me get the cardinal directions correct this time. We're going southwest off the coast of Roppec and traveling into the sea. I don't know the name of this sea, but I'll figure it out later when I do the lore for the underwater character. I don't know where he's gonna live, but he may live in this water. It's a pretty interesting water. Hey, that is a sea ocean monument that's funnily enough spawned with no elder guardians in it, which I think is pretty neat, which I got materials for from the conduit. And what is that flying saucer in the sea? That is none other than my creeper farm, the farm that I do not AFK at enough. And yes, I do AFK in this it's not hardcore. That is funny. That is a funny joke in this Minecraft Forever world. I just think that it's just better off for me to AFK instead of not AFKing. No, it's your playstyle. Let's come this way into the inn. I could go actually into the inn instead of breaking through the wall, which I always do. Let's do that maybe. I don't ever go through the inn actually because, well, the inn is a complete work in progress. But oh, there's a bed here. Didn't know that. It's been so long. This is my tower, and it goes down to, what is this, you may ask? Let's fall down this dark and mysterious hole. Ooh, awesome. What is this? It's a skeleton grinder. Yes, the skeletons spawn there, flow this way, get shot up, go along. Oh, look at them go. They go along the path, and then they fall down here, which I whack their feet with my sword. I have this bed and the clock that tell me what the time of day, and then I have all the... Look at it, I can hit them right now. Ta-da! Beautiful XP. I have all the bones, and I have armor and arrows and bows and some miscellaneous mob drops that somehow ended up here. I do want to, like, make that look better eventually with all my builds. Of course, nothing is finished, and it is dark out here. I think that's pretty much it. I have a lot of plans for this area, and if you want to stick around for it, you know, press that like, press that subscribe button. That really motivates me. And it may be something simple for you, but for me, it really is like somebody wants to see this. Somebody wants to watch this city of Roppec grow, and maybe eventually when I have all these buildings done and I feel like I'm in a good place, we can leave, pack up, and go somewhere else and start a new story. But I guess I could end the episode in my house. That would be nice. End where the story started. Thank you all so much for coming with me through this talkie video. I'll try to edit down the unimportant parts. I'm sure most of my ramblings can be edited down to unimportant, but thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, leave a like. If you feel the need to, press the subscribe button, and there is a bell down there so I don't get, I don't disappear into the nothingness that is the vast space of YouTube. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Take 3. Just gonna positions, and my eye itches. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. Okay.